Hello, this is Dr. Ayeshola Ogundele, Astronautics for Exploit. Off-Earth mining, exploration of trillions of dollars worth of minerals and metals. The focus points of my presentation are as follows. Off-Earth mineral exploration and exploitation, the need for off-Earth mining opportunities, and off-Earth mining proposals. As space enthusiasts and space companies are envisaging humans to become an interplanetary species in some years to come, there is the need for alternative to dependence on terrestrial resources, and this is being sought through in-situ resource utilization, space mining, and usage of space resources in space. Off-Earth mining, extraction of materials from various planetary bodies in space, such as the Moon, Mars, asteroids, and comets, which contain enormous deposits of valuable natural resources, is gaining tremendous attention of researchers, off-Earth mining companies, and space enthusiasts. The off-Earth mined materials could be used in space or brought back to the Earth for use. Presently, the demand for off-Earth mining is growing astronomically due to the scarce nature of the Earth's natural resources and the canvas for the establishment of a permanent human presence on the Moon, which will require uninterrupted resources for human survival. Moon is being proposed to be a platform for off-Earth mining, especially asteroid mining, and as a result, various moon basis ideas are being proposed. The advent of reusable rockets will help in the quick actualization of the establishment of the moon bases. It has been predicted that off-Earth mining business of extracting minerals and metals from the planetary bodies in space, such as an asteroid, will be worth trillions of dollars. As natural resources on Earth are dwindling, attention is shifted to the asteroids, which are rich in those resources such as platinum. For example, an asteroid which passed Earth in 2016 was said to have $1 trillion worth of platinum. Various government space agencies and private space companies are mapping out strategies and plans to mine off-Earth natural space resources. Different proposals for off-Earth mining are use of tunnel boring machine, lunar regolith mining using bucket wheel excavator, vacuum-like machine to pull regolith up a tube, and use of biomining where bacteria introduced to an asteroid will consume certain minerals and produce a gas which could then be harvested and collected by a probe. Off-Earth mineral exploration and exploitation. Off-Earth mining, exploration and exploitation of minerals and resources on objects and bodies outside of Earth and within the solar system includes mining of asteroids, comets, moons, for example, Earth's moon, and other planetary bodies like Mars. Off-Earth mining, which started as a science fiction, is gradually becoming a reality. This is due to the advancement of robotics and commercialization of access to space. This picture shows demonstration of off-Earth mining. The need for off-Earth mining. Several needs for off-Earth mining have been identified. And some of the need for off-Earth mining are as follows. Abundance of valuable resources which can feed the Earth's technologically driven society. The necessity of discovering new places that our society can colonize. The development of new technologies and processes that will aid space exploration missions. and generation of spin-off technologies which can be used in fully automated terrestrial mining endeavors. This picture shows illustration of robotic asteroid mining. In-situ resource utilization. Asteroid materials extracted from various bodies in space through off-Earth mining could be transported to the Earth for processing or processed in situ, that is, at the location they were extracted. This picture is the illustration of harvesting of materials from an asteroid. Off-Earth mining opportunities. There are various opportunities identified for off-Earth mining. There are several off-Earth mining opportunities for resources that are both abundant and valuable. Some asteroids contain vast amounts of iron, nickel, gold, and platinum group metals which can be used for construction and electronics. Lunar regolith, rock and soil, contains helium-3, which may become a valuable resource in the future if nuclear fusion becomes viable and widespread. This picture shows Deep Space Industries' fuel processor concept. Existence of ice is another of Earth's mining opportunities. Ice is assumed to exist on the Moon's surface, at permanently settled craters near its poles, and also beneath the surface of Mars, asteroids, and comets. Ice could be used to support life or be broken down into oxygen and hydrogen and used as propellant. This picture shows illustration of scientists and businesses' exploration of a variety of methods to extract minerals from asteroids. There are various off-Earth mining proposals, and some of them are itemized as follows. Off-Earth mining proposals are use of tunnel boring machine, use of bucket wheel excavator, use of vacuum-like machine, and use of bio-mining. Asteroid mining using tunnel boring machine, lunar regolith mining using bucket wheel excavator, use of vacuum-like machine to pull regolith up a tube with limited use in excavation on Earth, and use of bio-mining. In this process, bacteria introduced to an asteroid will consume certain minerals and produces a gas, which could then be harvested and collected by a probe. All these proposals are for the off-Earth mining activities. This picture shows demonstration of mining lunar water, which could pave the way to human colonies on the Moon and Mars. Use of tunnel boring machine as an off-Earth mining proposal. A tunnel boring machine, also known as a mole, is a machine used to excavate tunnels with a circular cross-section through a variety of soil and rock strata. They can bore through hard rock, sand, and almost anything in between. Tunnel diameters can range from a meter to almost 16 meters to depth. This picture shows illustration of tunnel boring machine. Use of tunnel boring machine. As space agencies and private companies are preparing to return humans to the Moon, engineers are racing to design a tunnel boring machine which is capable of digging underground colonies for the fourth lunar inhabitants. This picture shows scale model of Moon Village. The proposed idea for off-world mining is to start underground, using a mechanism already in use on the Earth, a tunnel boring machine to make a continuous opening to create habitats or connect the Moon colonies together. Lava tubes. Analysis of image of the lunar surface show lava tubes capable of housing large cities underground. This picture shows an artist's depiction of a lunar base. Humans' current and future goals are to use the Moon as a staging post for traveling further into space. Sustainable lunar habitations. Engineers are making endeavors to design tunnel boring machines capable of excavating underground environments and infrastructure to create safe and sustainable lunar habitations. This picture shows demonstration of underground lunar base design. There are various advantages of underground bases, and some of them are thermal stability, radiation shielding, provision of atmosphere, and micrometeorite protection. This picture shows multi-dome lunar base being constructed based on the 3D printing concept. Once assembled, the inflated domes are covered with a layer of 3D printed lunar regolith by robots to help protect the occupants against space radiation and micrometeorites. Use of bucket wheel excavator is another of-Earth mining proposal. A bucket wheel excavator is a large heavy equipment machine used in surface mining. The primary function of bucket wheel excavator is to act as a continuous digging machine in large-scale open-pit mining operations, removing thousands of tons of overburden a day. This picture shows bucket wheel excavators. Bucket wheel excavators have been used in mining for the past century, with some of the first being manufactured in the 1920s. They are used in conjunction with many other pieces of mining machinery, conveyor belts, spreaders, crushing stations, leach systems, to move and mine massive amounts of overburden. This picture shows illustration of a bucket wheel excavator. A bucket wheel excavator is being proposed for the Moon, Mars, and Phobos. It has the capability of continuous excavation, which is readily adapted to granular regolith materials as found on the Moon, in drift deposits on Mars, and probably on the surface of asteroids and satellites such as Phobos. This picture shows physics simulation of drive of BWE illustrated in climb of BEM in National Lunar Base. The bucket wheel excavator is relatively simple compared to machines such as front-end loaders. It also has the advantage that excavation forces are principally horizontal rather than vertical, and this minimizes the need for excavator mass and suited to operations in reduced gravity fields. This picture shows demonstration of a bucket wheel excavator. Mars Exploration Rover Mission. A prototype small bucket wheel excavator has been built at approximately the scale of the rovers that are carried to Mars on the Mars Exploration Rover Mission. The prototype enables the collection of data on forces exerted and power requirements for excavation, and provide data on which more efficient designs can be based. This picture shows an artist's depiction of a mission of work exploring pits in the surface of the Moon. Use of vacuum-like machine is another of-Earth mining proposal. Marsden Company teamed up with Honeybee Robotics and Lunar Outpost to design a new rocket mining system that can rapidly extract frozen volatiles from the Moon. This method disrupts lunar soil with a series of rocket plumes that fluidize ice regolith by exposing it to direct over convective heating. This picture shows mining system on a rover. Marsden and Honey robotic system utilizes a 100-pound force rocket engine under a pressurized dome to enable deep cratering more than 2 meters below the lunar surface. During this process, ejecta from multiple rocket firings blast up into the dome and get funneled through a vacuum-like system that separates ice particles from the remaining dust and transports it into storage containers. This picture shows mining system on the Moon. Use of biomining is another of Earth mining proposals. Biomining is a process in which microbes are used to extract valuable elements from rocks and soil. Biomining is currently being used on Earth to mine copper, gold, zinc, cobalt, and various other elements. Scientists hope to use biomining on the Moon and Mars so as to make future colonies self-sustaining. This picture shows a rendering of the asteroid system site. Space biomining of the Moon, Mars, and asteroids is one of the promising approaches to achieve in-situ resource utilization. Space station biomining experiment demonstrates rare earth element extraction in microgravity and Mars gravity. This picture shows concept of moon mining. Use of biomining technique in space has advantage over its use on Earth. For example, space biomining requires lower energy compared to traditional mining because resources are limited and there are many engineering constraints. This picture shows artist's concept of a moon base with a view of Earth in the distance. For more information, contact Astronautics for Exploit. You've been watching and listening to Off-Earth Mining, exploration of trillions of dollars worth of minerals and metals, presented by Dr. Anyashola Ogundele, with the focus points of Earth mineral exploration and exploitation, the need for earth mining, of earth mining opportunities, and of earth mining proposals. Thank you.